Welcome back to Learn with Chris. I am Chris. So, this word, can you read it? Do you know what it says? It reads explanation. How about this word? Can you read that? No? Or yes, maybe? It's introductory. And what about this word? Calculation. So, what are all these weird symbols that I'm showing you here? This is called IPA. IPA is the International Phonetic Alphabet. And what it does is that it explains all of the different sounds in English and how you would accurately pronounce words. So while English, of course, has 26 letters, 21 consonants and 5 vowels, there's actually something like 24 consonant sounds and 20, I think, vowel sounds. Like there's an extra one in British English compared to American English. And I'm going to make over the next 4 videos, I'm going to explain through these different sounds. So they're going to go into basically 4 different categories for 4 different videos. The first one is going to be voiceless consonants, and the second one will be voiced consonants. So what's the difference between that? Voiceless means when you pronounce the sound of that consonant, your larynx, your vocal cords, will not be vibrating. There'll be maybe a small little movement, but not very much at all. But with the voiced consonants, and that'll be the second video, there'll actually be quite a lot of vibration in your throat, in your vocal cords. So some are unvoiced, or basically your vocal cords are silent, and then other sounds, the vocal cords will be moving, and you can feel it with your fingers on your throat when you talk. So the consonants go into 2 different categories. There are 9 voiceless and 15 voiced for the consonants. And then when we move on to vowel sounds, we'll have what's called monophthong and diphthong. Mono means one, dip means two. So some vowel sounds just have one sound, and there's 12 of them. And then the last 8 will be diphthongs, which have 2 sounds. So the vowel sound itself actually it's a combination of 2 sounds. So that'll be our 4th video. So I'm going to explain through these 4 different areas, and then at the end of it, hopefully you would be able to take all of these symbols and stick them together to be able to accurately pronounce words written in IPA. And when you look in dictionaries, they'll tell you the word, and they'll also have the IPA pronunciation, the phonetic pronunciation of that word as well. And it looks very strange, right? Because there's like backwards E's and there's these squiggly signs. And if you're not familiar with IPA, you'll have no idea how to read that. And to be honest, most people, even native speakers of English, also cannot read IPA because we've never needed to learn it. But as a teacher, I can teach it, of course. So for this video, we're going to look at the voiceless sounds. So the first one is the P. We would pronounce this P, P. And I'll give some examples for this. Pat, pen, pot, pin, pack. So they're P sounds. So basically the P. And again, if you put your fingers on your vocal cords and you say these words, pet, pen, pot, pin, pack, there won't be very much vibration from your vocal cords. They are voiceless. Our second one is the T, and this would be pronounced t, t. So tap, ten, top, tip, tank. So they're all t sounds if I'm saying a little bit louder. T. And again, voiceless. And then we have the K, but notice that the examples of K, sometimes there'll be words that begin with K, and other times there'll be words that begin with C, because it's the same sound, right? And this is like a k sound. So cat, king, cap, keep, kick. So these are all k sounds. Again, voiceless. And then we have the F, and these all look very normal, right? They're written with these like slashes, and then the normal P, T, K, F would be there. So these are very easy to identify, but we're going to look at some more weird ones with special symbols that you probably don't know. So the F sound, fan, fish, fit, fun, fast. So F sound. Okay, so now we're going to have our first weird one. It looks like a zero, but it has a line through it. And this is a sound. So it's a TH. It's a sound, but we're going to have another TH when we get to the voiced. And the reason for this is that both of these, because I'm studying Old Norse language, both of these come from Old Norse language, and it's also in Icelandic as well today, modern Icelandic, where they will differentiate to these two different sounds with different characters. But in English, we just write th for both of them. But one is voiceless and the other is voiced. This symbol here would be the same as the letter thorn from Old Norse. For example, the god Thor, the first letter of his name is Thorn, which is the same as this. So it's a th sound. So think, thin, thank, thumb, theater. And then we have our S. And this is just it's not shuh, it's just s. So think like the sound of a snake. S. So a long S sound. Sit, sun, sea, six, salt. S. So pretty easy. This one's pretty easy. Okay, our seventh one is very strange looking because it looks like an S, but it's a very long, elongated S. Again, this is not a letter of the alphabet, but this is kind of like an SH. So it's a sh, almost like shh, right? When you want somebody to be quiet. So examples for this would be ship, shop, shirt, shine, shut. So sh. So this is your SH sound. And our eighth one also looks very strange because it has a T followed by that elongated S. So what would a T and an S and an H be? It's actually the CH sound. It's the ch, ch. So chop, chip, chair, check, cheap, ch. So it's your CH sound. And again, this would be voiceless. Chop, chip, chair, check, cheap. Not much vibration of the vocal cords. And our last one is H. So the sound would be h, hat, hot, hit, hill, help. H. Okay, so just to recap our first 9 voiceless consonants. P for P, T for T, K for K or C, F for F, for thorn, S for S, sh for this weird big S symbol, ch for the next one, and h for the edge. Okay, so in our next video, I'm going to go through the 15 voiced consonants, where the vocal cords will be vibrating quite a lot when you pronounce them. Okay, so these videos will be to helping you to read the IPA, the International Phonetic Alphabet, and to be able to pronounce all of these different sounds, consonants and vowels. And then once you've got it all down, you'll be able to put it all together and to be able to accurately pronounce words in English. The complications added to this would be, for example, silent letters. So some words will have silent letters, which means you're going to be pronouncing it incorrectly if you pronounce the sound and there is a silent letter. For example, knock. If you pronounce knock, you're wrong because the K is silent, right? And there's a whole bunch of silent letters. Perhaps I'll make a video in the future about silent letter words because English doesn't actually tell you that the letter is silent. There's no indication that it's a silent letter. Unlike Thai language, for example, which actually has a little symbol above the letter to tell you that it's silent. English doesn't do that. So you know it or you don't. And the other difficulty with correct pronunciation is knowing the syllables. So I'll give you some examples. Like here in Thailand, people might say chocolate, chocolate. They'll make a 3-syllable word, but it's wrong. It's chocolate, right? So by adding an extra syllable, they're mispronouncing the word, right? Another example, Thai people often say camera, right? 3 syllables. It's wrong. It's camera, camera, right? So by understanding the correct syllables, you're gonna get that correct. You're gonna you're gonna pronounce the word correctly because you know the syllables. So syllables, silent letter possibilities, and understanding the IPA, International Phonetic Alphabet. All of this together means that you should be able to pronounce every word in English. Okay, so that's it for this video. I'll see you soon, maybe in a couple of days, for the voiced consonants. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Like, subscribe, comment, all of that stuff. And I will see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.